YouTube and welcome back on my channel. My name is Hwre. I'm an artist and a photographer, and today I'm going to give you my 6 tips on how to take better Polaroid. Before we start, I'm going to give you a little disclaimer. I'm currently filming during the coronavirus, so if you hear someone typing or clicking, it's my boyfriend. He's just walking next to me. Okay, my first tip is to stay still. So when you take a Polaroid, it's important that you stay still during the 3 seconds that the Polaroid is going to come out. This is going to allow you to get better and sharper photos. I think it's so easy now to take a photo really quickly because we're so used to taking photos with our phone or with our camera that we forget that we actually need to stay still. I'm going to put now to the screen many examples of me not staying still, and especially at the beginning when I started taking Polaroids, I got many blurry ones. So you probably guessed what the second tip is, which is to use the flash more than what you think. Especially here in the UK, we don't have a lot of light, so I would say use the flash more than what you think. Except if you're taking a portrait of someone who's in the direct sunlight during a bright day, then obviously you don't need the flash, but indoor you should use the flash, and even in a shadow you should use the flash. My third tip is to make sure you know what is the minimum focusing distance for your camera. Especially with the Polaroid 600, they have a minimum focusing distance of 1.20 m or 4 feet. So when I used this camera, I didn't really knew about that, so I had a few surprises, but now that I know it, I always make sure that I have the minimum distance which is required. And if you want to have a camera which allows you to do that, you should really purchase an S670, which is all fully manual focusing, and it will allow you to do really close-up portraits and close-ups of objects, and I think it's really worth buying this camera if you want to do more shots like this. So my fourth tip is that this is not a DSLR, meaning that what you see is not exactly the result of what you're going to get on the photo. This is because the viewfinder is here and the lens is here, so I always have to compensate. Because the viewfinder is a little bit to the left, I'm always going to compensate and going a little bit to the right. So my fifth tip is to spice up the composition. One of my favorite compositions with the Polaroid is actually to rotate it so I get a diamond composition, and I think this is gorgeous for architecture and even for portraits. And my sixth tip is to use filters. I like to play around with them, so I either put them on the flash, so when I take a portrait especially, it looks really good like this, or when I'm taking a photo outdoor, I'm going to put it over the viewfinder and the lens, so I know I'm going to get like a monochrome using the filter. And I think they get, I made some really good photos which I'm going to put the screen for you to look at. Okay, my last and bonus tip, which is to work in seri. I think it's very important to work in seri because it's going to help you take your photography to the next level by having a theme and also by thinking ahead. One day I was doing this workshop with this lady, and she decided to take photos of red element in all of her photos, and at the end I was amazed. She was telling a story, and I think a lot of photography is about storytelling. And working in seri is going to help you to do that. It's going to help you to take your photography to the next level, and it's going to help you to grow. So my last tip is to go out and make a seri. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it. I want to say that all of these tips are my tips, the personal opinion, so please be kind. And if you like this video, if you have any ideas or videos that you want me to do, please comment below and like and follow. Thank you.